Hey there, Virgo. This is Kim here with your messages for your next 3 days. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They're always for your most high. Let's see what spirit wants you to focus on at this time. What do your spirit guides want you to focus on at this time? Vinegar and the red and white rose. Okay, so they're saying some kind of new energy, something better something better than what the vinegar card represents. So I think there's new energy coming in, and they're wanting you to focus on the new and the sweetness, the sweetness, the small things that give you pleasure, like in life, like the simple beauties and things like that. Smelling a rose or whatever it is. Focus on that instead of the things that the vinegar represents, because vinegar can represent holding in energy or emotional energy from experiences that were not the best, but it's like the memory of any kind of resentment or anger. So they're saying that there's something that's going to take the place of this vinegar, and they're wanting you to think about the good things and the new life force energy that's coming in. You could be doing some kind of kundalini energy work at this time too. Actually, I think I'm going to let's pull from this sacred. Attraction is at an all-time high right now too. So attraction and beauty is also coming through. What else would you like Virgos to focus on at this time? The life force energy, which is what this is. Wow, you literally got the Ankh, which is life force energy. And so, woo, new energy coming in, double confirmation of it. That's good. I have this deck, this Oracle of Genetic Gifts, and I want to see if there is a certain focus on spiritual ascension or something, energetic, something that's not seen but is happening, right? Yeah. Okay. Also very protective energy, protective over your life force. So what will you create with this? This is what they're saying. What will you create with this? Focus on your own energy, not the past or not the things that bother us. Maybe having specifically to do with a mother or the energy of somebody from your mother's side. But this card is talking about you focusing here on a spiritual gift or wisdom, insight that comes from your maternal side. Interesting. Demonologist, entity banishing and removal. And there can be influences that keep us in this energy that will bring up, hey, remember when this happened to you, or shouldn't you be bitter over this? And so that can be an influence energy. And so that might be something we need to focus on, is the fact of like something that's not ours, but just ends up being influence, a bad thought, whatever it is that doesn't feel right or feels yucky. Yeah. Banish it. Banish it. Look at it as another entity or something here, and you just have to not give it power by paying attention to it or too much focus on it. Focus more on banishing it. Yeah. Wow. What is up with the X's? Okay, because this is an old card. That's why it has the old Twitter thing on here. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, what is up with, okay. Focus on you. Focus on the good things. Focus on your own life force energy. If there's a lot of distractions right now in the media, might be a good time to detach from those. They're saying the beast or the energy that is kind of fighting to stay in power is being exposed quite a bit. Can make us feel angry, and while it's good to have those, validate your feelings of righteous anger, not to be overly focused on what's going on That's for sure. I know that's for sure, because it's a lot that we're all having to process right now and deal with right now about what's being said, of the things that have been going on. Oh, and prepare for some good, okay? Prepare for the good. Ascension number 6, chemical ether, light quota, and body is 33%. So there's more of a crystalline, there's more light energy going into your body at this time. So getting you closer to like a crystalline body, and at which you can look that up, a crystalline attribute. This also the light will purge or release, emotional blocks, things that have been with us for a while that may cause us problems. So you might notice like ascension symptoms of purging and issues as different chakra centers are getting cleared out. I'm also having Facebook platforms. What is up with all these media? It doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be like Twitter or Facebook, but it could be just some sort of way of reaching out and communicating with others. Yeah. Focus here on clearing your energy, I feel like, because of this clairsentience, which is the clear feeling of knowing kind of what's going on. I think this is like news and things like that going, yeah, it's been kind of crazy here lately. So you are picking up on lots of things and you are clairsentient. So don't let it affect your life force, and clear it and spiritually protect it. Call on protection from your angels if you need to. Let's see what the challenge is going to be. For Virgo, what is the challenge going to be for them? Coagulation. Not letting other people's energy get stuck to yours. Clearing it out, even if you're feeling what other people are feeling. And especially if there's especially if there's a thought that doesn't feel natural or doesn't feel like normal to you, that might not be. So what is the challenge? Copper and Venus, love, Eros, and the developing of something new here. Yeah, I mean, so the magic of copper here actually has a lot to do with Eros and Venus, the womb. These two like go together. That's why the copper is in the middle of this card. So the challenge is either a love or a love that has no name as of right now. Something that's coming in. This is brand new, a new spiritual experience. Could be a night and day experience for you, like night and day, or it could be like a person that you wouldn't normally. So the challenge here is to create something new with something that you love. Attraction can be at an all-time high right now. Why is that the challenge? Why is that challenge? Why is love or getting pleasure, enjoying life, a challenge at this time? This is like also the purpose of these two coming together is to create something. It's like a transcendence art. Transcendence, creative transcendence. That's the way to say it. Freedom, the key, and the sun, vitality. So, the key to your success here is through the sun. Look, when the sun, I also think of, still have life force energy here. I feel like this is about your own energy, or feeling like passionate again. This deck has the cell as being your key to success. So there's something here that's very physical. It's about feeling physical. It's about feeling really good. Vitality, the sun, pioneering something, leadership. But this is about giving energy. So if you have been feeling kind of worn out, I think that they're talking about those energies that you're picking up on as a clairsentient. Because there's a lot of darkness, like fighting right now. So, yeah, okay, the key removes an obstacle, right? So here it's something about finding the key and seeing the key to your life force energy. Finding the key to your life force energy, the big bang, and allowing something to happen, because it will happen just suddenly. Okay, they're saying that this, because this is like a lover's energy, but it's a little bit more than that, you know, because it's something that's like giving a new spiritual experience with someone else, to create something brand new. This feels like the divine here, some sort of key. They're trying to tell you something's going to happen suddenly. Might be communication that comes in suddenly. So being open to communication or to trying something new when it comes to love, or being open to love. The Big Bang is the creation of everything, right? It requires a previous explosion first, and then everything is created. You can't plan for it. You don't expect it. It's nothing that's associated with normal or anything that you've known before. So this is completely new. So how do you find the key? Where is this key? It must be in love somehow. It must be in love. Related to love. You need to look up the sun here. Even though the sun is a Leo energy, a very being seen. Wow, there's something here about you being seen. Very visible. All of a sudden, maybe this is something that's going to happen. Like it's a challenge for you to be seen, or it might be a challenge for you to put yourself out there, like in a picture and make it public, or a video and make it public. Doesn't have to be Instagram, but that one does say Instagram in it. So maybe the challenge of sharing your beauty, sharing yourself in that sense, or documenting it. Interesting with this key and your freedom, right? The key is your freedom. It unlocks something. It pushes past a physical barrier. So is the star seed. So there's something about you. The key is held in that energy that you have, that you bring here, that's different. It's different. It's here to create something brand new. Empathetic, psychic, healer, knows purpose. Tell me more about this starseed energy with them. Wow, master number 33 and angel number. So that number 33 is very significant here. This is about a challenge, figuring out who you really are. Where have you come from? Because you're from a very spiritual place. You embody a really high frequency. Because I have Neptune, and this is people go to the planet of Neptune, metaphorically speaking, when they're seeking spiritual answers. And so if you're associated with this, and the number, master number 33, this is the master teacher, can be definitely some sort of ascended master that's also reaching out to you. Angel numbers, sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance. Divine guidance. I think that is what that is about. Let me look up number 38, because I don't think I've ever pulled that for anybody so far. It says go for it. The challenge is just to go for it. That you deserve to be feeling invigorated, like full of life, like doing something new, right? Radiate authenticity and integrity in all of your actions. Expect positive outcomes. You are supported, and have fun. Celebrations are indicated. So celebrating your life force energy, or feeling like you want to celebrate, might be a challenge, but I think there's some kind of mystical communication coming in suddenly. And remember the Big Bang here. This is all about expansion. That's what it says in the guidebook. It's something new that's created, but a previous explosion happens first. So let's ask the cards what's coming in for you in the next 3 months, and see what's coming out of all of this. This can also be a challenge to get more information. Getting more information. All right. Virgo. What's coming for Virgo within the next 3 months? What's being guided? Beautiful. That you will be being guided by a benevolent guide. Your spirit your spirit team, your inner guidance too, speaking to you through your intuition. Woof. Okay, coming out of a dark period or a dark night of the soul. So you're guided, you're transversing different areas, aren't you? Okay, so you're being guided out of a dark night of the soul energy or out of a slump, because the main message that I see in here in this reading is about figuring out what things do it for you, what things actually get you motivated, that make you feel good. It just isn't like just enjoying life. So I feel like they're being guided through a time or period where it was dark or it was depressing or it was feeling of lacking motivation in whatever. Because this quicksilver is you quickly navigating one state to the next, like one state of mind to the next. Easily crossing the veil. You're in between worlds at this time, and so you're being guided through this period of it might even be like guided through a time of malaise. You know, when you go through an awakening or those a feeling of disconnect, and like the things that used to do it for you just aren't doing it anymore. There's something here about being guided through that. Yeah, the new thing to come, synchronicity, destiny, destiny and fate. You may be seeing signs and synchronicities that something new is coming for you. Do you have 4 Ouroboros specifically there? They're saying something else with Quicksilver too. Something about getting moving, and maybe talking about actual travel. Coming out of so switching, I feel like this is a difficult transition that you're being guided through. So over the next 3 months, I feel like you're going to, if you're in this energy of the darkening, that you're being guided through it, and that you will find meaning and fulfillment and joy again, and even the little things, right? Alchemical wedding is, there's a alchemical process going on inside you. Where balance really is being I don't say maybe restored, depends on what type of spiritual work you're doing, but I see the masculine and the feminine energies coming together in celebration, and usually to create something new, like with that first energy that we had, the first card of the red and white rose. So they're trying to guide you and sending you signs and synchronicities through a transition, through a difficult period in life. One that ends up with you celebrating. So tell me what else. This can be the coming together, like you being guided to somebody also. Whoa. So what else is coming for them in the next 3 months? Synchronistic rotation. They're having you confront something that's been hidden inside you. If you've been focused, okay, I'm just getting a message like of a person who's been focused on, like they're doing all the right things. They're doing all the things they're supposed, so they're going to work, or they're taking care of their body, they're eating good, but there's something that has been like a hidden aspect of ourselves that we always keep hidden, maybe from others. Really, the card is more about you possibly keeping something hidden from yourself. It's like the dark side of the moon. We're doing everything, but we're only showing a certain side. So something that has been hidden and other people might not know about is going to be addressed. You're going to be guided through this dark period, through a dark period. It's like no more, like you can't hide from yourself, or you can't hide this aspect from yourself. No, because you can see it. Because you see crystal clear. X-rays, your third eye is completely open here. You can see deep into things. You see more than meets the eye, right? It's almost superhuman here. X-rays. Maybe clairvoyant too. You also see the way that things are changing. Collapse card is about kind of like the world, or not, I don't want to say it like to be scary, but it's when systems and old ways of doing things no longer work, and so the only way to do it is in a different manner. right? So this is when new things come about. And I think that if it's talking about you, then it's Spirit saying there's something that you have been hiding from yourself that needs to be changed in order to work better for you, so that you enjoy life, get more pleasure out of life. The old way is not going to work anymore, and they're saying that this is coming to that realization. And you also could be investing a whole lot into one thing and not be getting back, what you've been putting into. So what else about this? There's a big shaman energy here with Quicksilver. Piercing the veil, able to slip easily in between worlds, it seems like. Synchronous rotation, by the way, happens to be about like the dark side of the moon, the way that it orbits. The multiverse. And the multiverse is cool because it gives you different options. This line representing like the surface, and they're saying there's so much more than meets the surface. This is going to require you to drop all of the beliefs of the laws that govern you and just be open to there being more possibilities. I also have attraction. So like I say, when you get this card, it can be the celebration of two people coming together, especially once a person has reached like a state of wholeness within themselves. They're not even seeking for another person to fulfill or to anything. They just become magnetically like attracted, right? So I see attraction, you and another person here. So that is what is also coming in. All right, so love is the challenge, and love seems to be like what might be coming in. Oh wow, that's loud. What else is coming in next 3 months for them? I told you it's love. It's love. Roses, love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted, high emotional IQ, gifts, friendship, infatuated, enchanted, passion, fidelity, tender, yearning, and attached. You're coming, I think this next 3 months, you're going to be coming out of a period where you were very serious, to now there's more love and playfulness, and it just feels like flirty energy. We have person of air, and we have shooting star. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this could be you too, this great mentalist, maybe an overthinker sometimes, right? That could be it too, but yeah, I have eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted. That could be the sign of who's coming in. You have Pisces, and you also have Aries, and you have, that the convertible is here. So there's many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, just like the multiverse here for you, but you'll be enjoying freedom and kind of like a going with the wind. So there's something a little bit more spontaneous about this energy coming in for you. Shooting star says quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, a moment in time, enterprising, and brilliant. All right, and next 3 months for the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. So you're speaking your throat chakra, maybe a sign for you if you were thinking of having a talk radio platform or doing something maybe like this where you share your, whatever it is, your voice. You share your voice, right? So speaking up, being heard, talk radio platform, also being seen. Being heard and being seen, Instagram platform, photos, videos. Coming out, goodness, guys, come another sign, same card as that, is the Dark Night of the Soul, but they're saying that this has become now your path of initiation. And maybe you have something to share or document about what happened when you were in your Dark Night of the Soul. It could be something that could really help others too. Did we do... Oh, we didn't do one of those cards. Okay, confirmation for Indigo Child. 1958 on up, I'm going to say with that. Indigo children coming, people have come here, waves as volunteers. So you kind of know as a soul what you were getting into when you came to this place and you knew that it would be challenging, right? Oh yeah, you're getting that again. You have the crown, sovereignty, and the Ankh life force energy. Okay. It's all about how you're going to feel really good. It's going to be, you're going to feel exhilarated. You're going to feel like finally, you know, the throne is ready for you. And here's your crown and wear it. So there's a crown that, man, the crown is almost like it was given to you because of this path of initiation, the spiritual stuff that you've had to go through. I would expect some very physical energies coming in for you to know that you have like passed some in this body. Your spiritual evolution has passed a certain point, a threshold. It's like the gates have opened, and this is going to feel completely different. And yeah, don't resist your crown. So this is about your power and being held in high esteem. So leadership roles and things like that, of that nature. Let's get an angel number message, since we did get angel number as a message. Close out. If you would like a private reading, information is in the description box below. There are pre-recorded videos. Make sure you put in the notes section on checkout what you would like the reading to be about. Wow, but we've got these threes. Ooh, and 222. So you have ascension. So you have 222 and 333. Wow. Yeah, they want you to wear your crown. They want you to be completely sovereign. The masculine, feminine energy, whole, perfect balance, ready to sit on your throne. 333, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And 222, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. Yeah, oh, beautiful, Virgo. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.